Hi, I'm Kim McAbee. Today I have the honor of being your tour guide through the beautiful Crystal Palace here in Bakersfield, California, where Buck Owens has been a formidable force in the country music industry for over 4 decades. Creating his own unique style and sound, he has won the hearts of millions of fans from across the world. He's also influenced great musicians such as Dwight Yoakam, Brad Paisley, and Garth Brooks. Right now, I'd like to take you inside the Crystal Palace so that you can experience part of Buck Owens' life, his love, and his music. In 1992, Buck Owens built the Crystal Palace here in Bakersfield, California, a way to share good food, good music, good friends, and a chance for him to do what he did best, act naturally by performing his songs that we'd all grown to know and love. During the grand opening of the Crystal Palace, Buck Owens was presented with this 500-pound, 8-foot-tall statue of his likeness and image. As fans enter the palace, they're greeted with larger-than-life sculptures of country greats like Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson. He also wanted to recognize performers and musicians that he admired and respected. To my right, we have Bob Will. Many others are positioned throughout the Crystal Palace restaurant for all to see and enjoy. Stars such as Elvis, Hank Williams, Garth Brooks, Merle Haggard, and George Strait.
Well, I hope you come to see me in the movie. Then I know that you will plainly see the biggest fools ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally.
A museum of country music, the Crystal Palace houses an extensive collection of items and photographs that were collected during Buck's extraordinary life for all to see. The display cases line the halls of this 500-seat concert hall and steakhouse where fans can browse and reminisce after enjoying a good old-fashioned meal. This display case features some of Buck's items such as the famous red, white, and blue guitar and the last guitar made by Leo Fender before he passed away, which was given to Buck by a friend of his. I'm here at the downstairs bar to introduce one of the most fascinating attractions at the Crystal Palace. And to help me do that, a gentleman who has been working with Buck Owens and the Buckaroos playing guitar and singing for 31 years, Mr. Terry Christopherson.
Thank you, Kim.
Terry, tell us about this unique piece of bar decor.
This is one of 3 cars that Nudie built. They're all pretty much alike, except for this one has all the signatures on the boot behind the back seat. Buck purchased it from Nudie, the purveyor to the stars, who made all the Nudie suits for Elvis Presley and Liberace, a lot of country and western artists at the time. He made this car especially for Elvis Presley, and when Elvis's people wouldn't let Nudie present it to him in person, he decided to keep it, and he ended up selling it to Buck. It's a 1973 Pontiac Granville that has been nudied up, so to speak, with a lot of stagecraft guns, 500 silver dollars. There's a cow horn built into it. It's just a big fun car. We've got the horns on the front that are a big attention getter.
The Crystal Palace plays host to a number of country acts year-round. Before his death in March of 2006, Buck could be seen on stage weekly performing his hits. Folks would travel from all over the world to see him perform, and Buck would never disappoint them. Since his passing, Buck's eldest son, Buddy, has stepped up to fill his dad's very large shoes as the headline act twice a month. I'm here today with Buck's oldest son, Buddy Allen Owens. Buddy, how does it feel to now be the headliner here at the Crystal Palace?
Well, it feels great, actually. It's really a lot of fun. When I first did it, I was a little bit afraid. Didn't know exactly how the people would accept me, and coming back to where I grew up and spent so much time It's just been very, very gratifying to be able to come and carry on the music and my dad's sound and the Bakersfield sound here at the Crystal Palace, and I love it.
And they love you just as well. You used to do shows with your dad all the time, so this is nothing new to you, is it?
It's really not, except for the fact that I took 25 years off and got into radio. I was in radio for a long, long time. And now getting back into it, though, it's a lot like riding a bike. You just get back on and make a few mistakes and then learn not to do that again. And I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Great. Well, we look forward to seeing more of Buddy Allen Owens here at the Crystal Palace and maybe someday out there on the charts again.
Perfect.
Thank you for joining us today. That's the end of our tour, but not the end of the fun and the music that go on week after week here at the beautiful Crystal Palace in Bakersfield, California. Please come back and join us again soon.